Hello. Oh look, I match. That's cute. So I wanted to talk about Raven today, especially right now it is fall, and that is typically the time of year when breathing can be a challenge. So Raven is, okay, so just know that almost every video I'm going to say it's one of my favorite oils, and that's usually true. So Raven is a blend. You'll notice that some of Young Living oils are singles, meaning that like lavender is lavender, peppermint is peppermint, but then they also make blends so that those of us who don't know how to make blends and haven't gone to school and studied for decades the science of blending oils, we don't have to figure it out. So Raven is a blend of camphor, if I say that right, lemon, wintergreen, peppermint, and eucalyptus radiata. So one thing to keep in mind is that eucalyptus radiata is the most gentle of the eucalyptus. So there's eucalyptus globulus, eucalyptus blue, and eucalyptus radiata. Eucalyptus blue is the best for like skin and hair and scalp health, and then eucalyptus radiata is the most gentle for especially little lungs. So I know that there is some information out there that says you should never use a eucalyptus around babies or little ones, but in my opinion and my experience with my family and with legit hundreds of families of moms with young children in this business and friends of mine, there haven't been any issues. So I would just say that be aware, like if you put a eucalyptus blend in the diffuser and it's overwhelming for you, like intense, then it's probably going to be intense for your baby as well. So I just do a couple drops whenever I'm going to be doing a eucalyptus blend, which Raven is one, in my diffuser or in a roller. Unless it's like in the wide open area in my house, then I'm not concerned about it at all. So I have never had any issues with this at all. So how do I use Raven? I put it on directly. Some people, this type of a blend is too overpowering to put on directly, but you can use a carrier oil like a coconut oil, fractionated coconut oil, jojoba, something like that, and just put a tiny bit in your hand, put a drop or two in it, rub it together, and then rub it on your chest, rub it on your feet, rub it on the top of whatever shirt you're going to be wearing, or you can do it in a roller bottle. That just makes it easy, especially this time of year whenever you're going to be wanting that breathing support frequently, just to keep a roller bottle in your purse, in your kid's backpack, next to, I really like to keep it on the nightstand in my nursery, because then if Haven is awake at night and that's why, like I can hear she's struggling to breathe, then I'll just put it on the top of her neck or on her onesie. Or even if I don't want to wake her up, like she's fussy but not awake, I'll actually put a drop on her pillow in her pack and play where she sleeps. Then that way she can breathe it in, or a diffuser, obviously. So this is a really, really great oil for all things respiratory support, all things breathing. I've actually made a vapor rub with this, just melted beeswax with coconut oil and added drops of Raven. Makes it super easy for application, especially before bed. But it's a favorite, and it's like a sweet smell. It's different than like a eucalyptus that's almost a little abrasive and a little harsh. Meaning like it's not super pleasant to smell all the time, and it makes me think of like, oh, I need breathing help. But Raven's more just pleasant. It's a more pleasant smell, just to diffuse in general. I also love pairing this with like a spicy smell like Thieves, which is great for your immune system, so that's a double bonus. Cinnamon bark, I like to put woodsy smells with it, like cedar wood, which is also good for breathing, maybe pine, that kind of thing. So it's just a great seasonal blend to use. So those are my favorite uses for Raven. This is definitely one that I do not run out of in our house year round, but definitely this time of year whenever there's Milo and corn dust in the air, whenever people start to come home with the sniffles, that kind of thing, it's wonderful to have this oil on hand.